Oliver, VJ is asking a good question here. He says, Oliver, tell us how to deal with boredom during trading. That's an interesting question. Boredom during trading. In a certain way, boredom is actually a good thing. If you're using trading to be entertained, you're probably gonna go broke. That correct trading is actually supposed to be boring, because the vast majority of correct trading is doing, a big component of correct trading is doing nothing, staying out of the way, not interrupting the trade, and also not forcing a trade when there is no trade. Sometimes the best action that you can do is no action, and that's a little boring. So in a way, you want to be bored, which means that you're doing the right thing the same way every single time. There's nothing exciting about that. There's nothing exciting about being a robot and being disciplined enough to do the same thing the same way every single time without deviation. That's freaking boring. You want to be bored. But if you act like an idiot and do random stuff and put on extra risk when you're not supposed to and do the wrong thing, that's a little exciting. Being a bad boy and a bad girl is exciting sometimes. You know what I mean? So I always tell traders, look, don't look for entertainment in your trading. Look for entertainment after your trading. Be freaking boring. All right? Do the same thing the same way every single time. Now, if you're asking me, Oliver, when I don't see a trade, I'm bored, and sometimes that boredom makes me do stupid things, then we have a problem. All right? But you have to embrace the boredom. You have to look at it as a good thing. But you can't force trades that aren't there. I'm constantly telling traders that you should not be choosing your trades. The best trades choose you. The best trades wave their hand and say, hey, here I am. I'm as clear as day in your face. And if a trade is not shouting like that, it's not your trade. If you got to search for it, it's not your trade. If you got to look for it, it's not your trade. If you got to put effort into finding it, it's not your trade. Your trades should be slapping you in the face. They should step up and say, now it's my turn. And so you should simply be waiting for your trades to choose you. This is the proper way of trading. You should have 6 to 10 things looking at you, and one of those 6 to 10 stocks should every now and then step up and say, Oliver, it's my turn. Boom! That's your trade. It must step up and wave its hand and say, my turn. And if you're not trading that way, if you're looking, searching, flipping through things, you're a novice. That's not how professionals do. If you think about the floor of the New York Stock Exchange, right? You've got every single specialist in a pit. It's their pit. They don't wander around to other pits. They stay in their pit. And maybe the crowd on the floor is acting at another pit, but they don't move. They know that at a specific time, the crowd is going to come to their pit. And they sit and they wait for the crowd to come to their pit. That's what you should be doing. You should be waiting for your trades to come to you, which means that you have to know what your trades are. And once you have 3 to 5 trades, trading events, you simply wait for these 3 to 5 things to happen to you. You don't search for them. You don't look for them. You wait for them. In fact, trading shouldn't be called trading. It should be called waiting. In fact, I'm going to put a petition out. Let's change the name of trading to waiting. And maybe people will understand what's at the core of proper trading better if it was called waiting. What do you do for a living? I wait for a living. You're a waiter? No, I'm not a waiter. I wait. All right.